It's Michelle again, and today we're going to do some Pilates in my backyard. It's really breezy and pretty. It's afternoon, and hopefully you'll enjoy the workout. So we'll do 30 minutes today. I'm going to start on my mat, or you can use a towel. I'm going to kick off my sandals. You can do this totally barefoot. You can use socks. I find grip is better with my feet if I don't have anything on them. So I'm going to set my clock. I'm going to put it here, and I'd like to start in the cross-legged position. You want to work on having a nice straight back. Lift the chest, pull your abs in, and I like to place the hands on the outside of the knees. Roll my shoulders back and down. Inhale. Exhale. Good, and as you inhale this time, I want you to exhale and take your chin down to your chest. One more, inhale. Nice and tall, imagine you're pulling your head and your back straight up. Exhale, release, chin to chest, and hollow out that back. Great. Okay, from here, we're going to take those legs out. We're going to do something called the saw in Pilates. You still want to keep your back nice and straight. See, roll the shoulders back and down. We're going to take the arms out. We're going to start with a twist, side to side. Okay? Nothing too fancy or quick. We're going to warm up. And now we're going to add pointing of the, so we're going to twist and we're going to reach with one arm to the opposite pinky toe. So you're going to reach, then back up, twist in the opposite direction, and reach with the opposite hand to the opposite foot. Okay, so we're going to do 7 more each way. Here we go. Twist and reach. Twist and reach. That's 1. Twist and reach. Twist and reach. That's 2. Twist and twist. Twist and twist. That's 4. 3 to go. You can go a little quicker if you want. I wouldn't go too fast. 2 more. Last time each way. Twist and twist. Awesome. From here, we're just going to shake out those legs. Great. All right, I want to do a reverse bridge. So you're going to be flat on your glutes, flex your feet, take your hands behind you. You're going to start by pointing your toes down. Sorry, point your toes out, heels down, palms back. You're going to push up, lift the body, press the pelvis toward the ceiling, or in this case, to the sky. You're going to point the toes, and as we come down, glutes down, we're going to straighten up, lift the weight off of our arms, and then flex our feet. Okay, so we're going to end up in this position. We're going to do it again. Let's do it 5 more times. So, back, press, lift, hold for 3 counts. 2, 1, down, flex, good. Inhale and exhale. Let's go back. Press, lift, hold, 3, 2, 1, release, flex, nice and tall, roll the shoulders back and down. Again, back. Breathe in and out. We hold, and then we're going to bring the glutes down, flex the toes, roll the shoulders back and down. Good, let's do 1 more. Breathing, and then down, flex, good. From here, let's do inhale and exhale. Let's do 5 more. Inhale, keeping the feet flexed, pull your belly in, chest is lifted. 4 more. 3, 2, and last one, hold it here, keep it, keep it, keep it, keep it. And release. Great. Okay. We're going to do the roll down, roll up on our mat. So we're going to scooch the glutes to the middle of the mat, knees to the ceiling or to the sky. Roll the shoulders back and down, arms out, and we're just going to roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. And all the way back. You're going to feel opening up of the abs. You want to make it harder? You're going to straighten those toes out. You roll my mat back. It's a little curled up there. All the way down, and then we're going to, you can either just lift up or use your momentum. We're going to go up reach, touch your toes, roll back down. Roll up. You want to try and, as you come up, try not to let your legs come up, okay? So keep yourself as close to the ground or the mat as possible. Now, if you find that to be really tricky, you can add a little bit of the knees. Makes it a little bit easier. And there's no shame in making it easier until you can make it more challenging and still work. Good. Try and keep those legs together. Roll back down. If you find that's still too hard, put your knees a little bit, or your feet a little bit closer to the glutes, and it'll be even easier to roll up. Okay? So you have a couple different modifications. So I want to do 3 more. Any way you choose. The goal being to get yourself to come all the way up. Doesn't matter which modification you use. The goal, you're still going to be working those abdominals and doing a nice stretch on the backside too. Breathe. Reach. Give me 1 more for good measure. Oh, stretch and then roll. Awesome. Good. We're going to shake those legs out. All right, this time we're going to roll all the way down and stay down, and I want to do a series with our abdominals. We're going to keep working those abs. Going to check my time real quick here. We're doing great. All right, so we're going to lay down. If you've done Pilates before, table is our neutral position. It's where your legs come up 90 degrees, and you try and keep this part, right, the shin perpendicular, parallel to the ground, okay? So we're here. This is our table position. You're gonna lift your head and neck up off of the mat, shoulders preferably, right? And you don't want to pull your shoulders up, so keep them down. And we're going to do the modified 100. So you're gonna keep your arms on either side. You're gonna inhale, and then exhale, and then inhale. And then exhale. You want to make it harder, you're going to go faster, and then you can actually straighten out the legs. That'll make it harder than here. If you want to make it even more challenging, you're going to engage the core more by lowering. Okay, lowering the legs. Woo! Feel that? Yeah. Going to pull it up just a tad. Inhale and exhale. A little bit faster. Inhale and exhale. We're about halfway. Inhale. And exhale. I feel the wind blowing, it's great. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Give me 1 more, 1 more. Inhale. Nice and strong. Exhale. Pull those knees in. Take that head down. Rotate the neck side to side. Oh, feels great, and I love that breeze. There's going to be some rain coming through. I can feel it. Okay, we're going to take those legs straight down. We're going to move into what's called the double leg stretch. You're going to lift the shoulders up off of the mat again. And let me move up so you can see my feet. You're going to want to take your arms overhead, pull your knees into the chest, hug them, and then take your legs and your arms out. Kind of like a reverse Superman, Superwoman position on our back, okay? And then bring in and hug those knees together again. So I want to do 10 of those with you. Let's go. 1, pull in. 2, pull in. This one feels amazing. 3, 4, breathe. 5, 6. Now, little tip, if you go a little bit slower. 7, it's going to be more challenging. 8. Whew, you can really feel that. 9. Let's do 1 more, hold in, and then let's hold out, let's count to 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Full body stretch, we earned it. Reaching with the fingers, pointing with the toes. Inhale, exhale. You're going to feel nice tightness here in the top of the core muscles. Okay, abdominals. Okay, I want to do 1 more while we're down here. Single leg stretch. So same sort of principle, except instead of bringing in 2 legs, we're going to have 1 leg at a time. And you're not going side to side. We're not going to do bicycle. We're going to do single leg stretch. So you're going to keep your legs and your hips straight. Okay, so like this instead of twisting side to side. Okay, so single leg stretch. We brace. We don't want to jerk the knee to the body. We brace around the knee or ankle and knee, and then rotate. Same thing. Ankle, inside ankle, outside knee. Like so. With breathing, inhale, inhale, and then trade, exhale, exhale, and it's quick. In, out, out. Well, let me correct it. It doesn't have to be quick. It can be slower. You'll still feel the move and the work. Your muscles are still working. You still have to breathe, and you want better form over speed. Inhale, and exhale. If you want to go a little quicker, that's fine. Just make sure you're not twisting unless you're intending to do the bicycle move. In, out, out. Let's do 2 more. 1 more. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Awesome. Knees in. And let's rotate that neck side to side. We're going to release any tension that we get. You want to try and keep those shoulders down, but sometimes they creep up, and that's something we'll work on. Pointing the toes, arms overhead, full body stretch feels great. All right, so we've done some of the top abs. Let's do some of the side, the obliques. So from here, something I do in my abs classes sometimes is I'll have folks take the ankle to the opposite knee, and then I'll have them, whatever foot is on the ground, I'll have them take that same arm and reach around as though they're trying to reach for those toes, okay? So we'll do reach. We're going to do 16 singles each way, okay? You can use hands behind the head, or if you're afraid you're going to jerk your neck up, you can, keep one arm across the chest, up to you. So I'm going to start with my left hand, reaching on the left side of my left leg. Right ankle is on the left knee. Right hand is behind my head. Okay, here we go. We're going to reach with the left. 16, 15, 14. You're going to really feel a crunch right there in those abs. 12, 11. Keep going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great work. So we're going to take the head down. We're going to switch. We'll take the left ankle to the right knee, and we're going to take the left hand behind the head, and we're going to take the right arm and reach around for that right ankle. Okay? So again, you want to keep the shoulders up off the mat. See how my shoulders are up? But you don't want to pull your shoulders up to your ears, and you don't want to be jerking your head. Okay? Here we go. So I did it with behind the head on the last one. I'll do it across the chest for this one so you can see what that looks like. So we'll reach. Keep going. Breathe. 12 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work. Okay. We're going to stretch out again, arms overhead, inhale and exhale, and I want to pull those arms up and reach. Sitting up. Okay, so I want to keep with the momentum on the obliques or the side abs before we move to back and do some work on the back or on arms. So for this, I want to get onto the elbow and do what's called the side plank. So what's easiest, I think, is if you imagine your hands and your knee and your foot, right, are all in a straight line. That's the goal. Okay? Now, I'm going to come down to my elbow. I show you where the hand goes so you have a better sense. of what it's going to look like, and your elbow, your arm, is going to be at a 90-degree angle right here. So on the elbow, okay? And then we're going to take that foot, right? Here's your modified position. If you're not interested in going up on both feet, you're going to stay on one knee, and you're going to push the hip up toward the ceiling or to the sky. And we're going to push. We're going to squeeze the back here and work on those obliques. Now, if you would like to go up for the full side plank, you're going to take both feet onto the ground or onto the mat. And same thing, you're going to push up, and that's going to be how we do our side plank. So I want to do the same thing, 16, and then flip onto the other side and do 16, and it's fine if you want to do 8 modified, 8 full, all of them modified, or all of them, whatever combination you want. The idea is to get better at it. So pick the version you want. We'll stand up, and ready? We have 16. Here we go. Lift, 2, 3, 4, squeeze, breathe, halfway, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Yes. All right, we're going to go on the other side now. Same thing. Now you can simply just turn your back to me and flip around and do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to move so that you can see the positioning. Now again, I personally think it's easier if you line up the foot, the knee, and the hand, and then come down onto the elbow. Now you're at the modified position. Okay, you're going to stack the hips to pull that knee back, and you're just going to push the hip toward the ceiling or toward the sky. Now, if you want to do the full-on side plank, then you're going to bring both feet, and we're going to do the same thing. Okay, so you don't want to turn this way. You want to keep those hips stacked, lift and lower. Okay, so we're on the elbow, we're on the hip, we're either modified up, or we have both feet on the ground, and we're coming up. 16, here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, again, 8 more, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Okay. So we've done the upper abdominals, we've done the sides, the obliques. I'd like to spend a little time working on the back. And if there's time at the end, I have about 12.5 minutes, I want to do some arm work. Okay, and maybe a plank. So, anytime you work the core, you want to make sure that you're working the back muscles. So, by now, many of you know my favorite is the swimmers and Superman, Superwoman. So we'll start with Superman, Superwoman. We're going to pull the shoulder blades together by lifting and squeezing, and at the same time pulling the legs up. Now, if you find that move is a bit too challenging or you're not ready for it, you can also isolate. When I do just the top half, okay, I'm still working the top half or the back, the upper back, but I can also keep my arms down and just work the lower half, working the glutes, squeezing, and lifting. Sometimes I divide it and isolate, and today I want to do all together, so do what works for you. But for the rest, I want you to come up, lift and squeeze the shoulder blades and squeeze your glutes as you come up. And again, I want to do 16 with you, okay? Here we go. 16, 15, 14. Make sure you breathe. That form is much more important than going fast. 11. That was 11, sorry. 10, 9, we're halfway there. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great work. Arms overhead. We're going to stretch. Oh, I feel it breathe. So good. We're going to come up into the seal position and stretch. You're going to feel it here in the abdominals that we were working earlier. And also I like to do, I believe it's called the swan. So you have two options. You can use hands, reach around, also opens up the hip either side, or you can be on the forearm. Sometimes if folks have rotator or shoulder injuries, they find that being on the elbows makes it easier and gives them more range of motion. So whichever works better for you. I normally do hands. I'm going to do forearms today. So we're going to reach each way 8 times. That was 1, 7 more. Reach. This is 3. After those obliques, it feels good too. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Excellent. Good work, everyone. All right, from here, I want to go into swimmers, and I want to make sure my timer is still, I can see it, so I can time us. I want us to do swimmers for 15 seconds, 20 seconds, and 25 seconds. Each time we're going to add 5 seconds, it's going to get a little tougher, but you can do it. And if you find you can only do 10 seconds at a time, that's fine. Get into it, take a break, jump back in. Okay? So I've got 9 minutes on the clock. When I hit 9, we're going to go. You're simply going to, let me pause it for a second, show you what we're doing. We're going to alternate. We're going to take our opposite arm and leg and rotate. And then we're going to flutter. And the thing is, you're balancing on your hips, on your pelvis. You don't want to twist one way or another. You want to be level. And you want to try and reach those arms and those legs up for a wider range of motion. And you don't want to pull your arms in, because then you're not going to be working that upper back. Okay? So here we go. 15 seconds. Here we go. And it starts really easy at first, but then it gets increasingly hard. Come on, come on, come on. 3, 2, 1, rest. Awesome. We're going to do 20 seconds next. Are you ready? Set it up. Let's go. Breathe. 10 seconds. Come on. A little faster if you've got it. If not, just keep your tempo. 2, 1, 0. Awesome. Yes. All right, next one. 25 seconds. I know you can do it. Ready? Here we go. Just breathe, okay? So you want to keep that neck in line, and you're going to want to pull those arms in. Don't do it. Don't do it. It'll feel easier, but you'll be missing the point of the back workout. Yes, you need to work that whole back. All those muscles. We got 5 seconds left, y'all. Come on. 3, 2, 1, 0. Yes. All right. Reach forward. Stretch. Come back up to the heel stretch. Ah, this breeze is amazing, but I bet it's going to rain soon. Okay, let's come up onto hands and knees. I want us to stretch the back. So you're going to tuck the chin to the chest around your spine. Feels really great. Press through the palms of your hands. And then come back to that neutral table, and then let your tailbone come up. You're going to feel that sag in the back. Roll up. And roll back down. Excellent. Okay, in the last few minutes, I want to do some arm work. A lot of times I don't have time to do arms in Pilates, and I think it's super important. If you have some hand weights or soda cans that you can use, that's fine. I don't have anything with me, so I'm just going to do without weights. But what we're going to do is we're going to pretend that we have weights. We're going to bring the elbows into our sides. I'm going to squeeze my fist because I don't have any weights in there. And we're going to pretend like we have dumbbells move up and down. So I want you to pull the core in, lift and lower. And if you have soda cans or light weights, which I have inside my house, then you're going to want to try and do that. And the idea is not to have something super heavy, so hence I don't have weight at all. It's to get used to understanding or feeling the movement of your muscles, the biceps in particular, which is what we're targeting right here. So you're going to feel a squeeze when you pull the arms up. Okay. Let's do 4 more. 3, and you're still keeping that breathing in. 2, abs are tight, chest is lifted, and 1. From here, I want to do arm circles. These are great, so if you do have weights or soda cans, put those down. These are great because you really don't need any weight, and after a while you get tired. The idea is to keep your back and your chest lifted, nice and straight, and you can have fingers spread if that's what you like. I like to keep my fingers together. And you're going to start with small circles forward. So you'll do 8, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing in the reverse direction. 16, 15. See how it's controlled? 11, 10. You don't want to sag. 8, so keep that chest lifted. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, I want to go back to the forward direction, and now we're going to make bigger arm circles. So we're going to go 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. You feel it now, right? 3, 2, 1. And we have to do the same thing in the opposite direction. Bigger arm circles. 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so you probably feel a nice burning in the arms. That's great. And we've only done about 2 minutes worth on the arms. So you can really, just doing 5 minutes, you'll be on fire. So I'm going to do one more. I'm going to show you one more that you can use to kind of break up that monotony of the arm circles. We're going to do, we did small and large. Let's do medium arm circles, and in between we're going to add arms overhead. Okay, so I'll show you what I mean. So we're going to do 8 arm circles, moderate, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then I want to go up and down, up and down. So open and close. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're going to go backwards and do the 8 moderate in the other direction. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then back up and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I'm going to add one more. We're going to go quicker, littler circles, smaller ones. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reverse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Roll the shoulders forward and then back. Excellent. Now we're going to take one arm across the body, above or below the elbow. Stretch. Feels really good. And then switch. Yes. Looking good. Okay. Now, it's also good to work on opposing muscles. So we did biceps, we've done some shoulders. Let's do the triceps, which are the muscles underneath. So again, if you have soda cans or you have some kind of weights, that's going to work, but I'm going to pretend I have them since I don't have them with me right now. And what you would do is you would take your elbows like you're hugging your ears, so you want to keep your elbows close, and imagine you have 1 or 2 hand weights in your hands. You're going to go back, down and up. Now, keep the chest lifted, keep the back nice and tall, and we're going to do 16, like we've done before, 16 singles. We're going to go down and up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, pull the abs in, keep going, 15, 16. Excellent. I wanted to do a plank before we got out of here. I have 45 seconds, so let's do a 30-second plank. So we're going to either come up on the hands, like so, or on the forearm, which is what I'm going to do. Ready? Pull the butt down, back is flat. Let's go, 30 seconds. You want to pull your abs in tight. You want to make sure that your shoulders are square. You want to keep your back flat, and you want to breathe, and you don't want to arch your head in a non-neutral, comfortable position. Keep that head, keep that neck neutral, keep the spine neutral. We have 8 seconds, 7, 6, oh, perfect breathe, 3, 2, 1, excellent. And that's basically all I have for you today, and it looks like I'm just in time because even though the sun's coming out, I think it's going to rain. So remember, get your own music. If you want to double the time, you just need to double the counts for things, and you can easily have a 60-minute workout. So thanks for joining me, and I'm looking forward to our next class together. Have fun, y'all.